also want to share a little haul, and I'm going to do a video on a couple different things I saw on Pinterest. So I'm on the kit for Christy Tomlinson, and in her kit today in the mail I got these really cute stamps from Amy Tangerine. And I have some mint julep chipboard letters. And the quote I'm going to use, I don't think I'm going to be able to use those letters. I don't think there will be enough. And then I have some sticker letters from Fact and Fiction, I think it's called. Yep, Fact and Fiction. And then this cute little book that's kind of already altered. It has a little book ring, and I don't know, there's 5 chipboard big pieces in there. Anyway, it's kind of cute. It might go to my sister Bridget because I don't know what to do with this. Here's some little flags, and those might go to Bridget too. Here's some die cuts and transparencies that I can Mod Podge, and that I think I'm going to use these today. Some stickers, and some more like striped stickers. These are all the papers. They're really cool. Wow. They're all by Park Bench. They have 2 sides. I like the colors, so I think that these are the colors I'm going to use today in my mixed media. Oh, here's the back. I love this. So anyway, there I saw a mixed media canvas piece on Pinterest, and it's got a flower, and I like the way the flowers set up. And then I also saw a quote. It's from a movie, and I know I love the movie, I just can't think of the title of the movie, sorry. But the quote is, good mood, bad mood, any mood, the right person is going to always think the sun shines out your ass. And I love that. I think it's cute. Funny. So I'm going to put a flower and do some background, and that's the haul from Christy Tomlinson. This is the canvas I'm going to work on. And let's see, what background are we going to do? Put on a pair of gloves. Maybe, maybe not. Let's try to find some colors. And we were going to use these colors, so probably going to have to mix. See, we've got a little bit of black. We've got some of this turquoisey, ishy, looks like pool, the Adirondack pool. I'm going to use, no, not that. Grays, there's some grays in there. We've got slate gray Americana. I'll probably use some of this lettuce because I like that with it. It's running out, of course. I need more of that color. That's one of my favorite colors. I don't think I've got any more of that. Oh, I do have more lettuce. Yay! So now I have to find this yellowy, mustardy yellow color. And I've got a ton of colors. This looks good. This is Naples Yellow, and it's Artist's Loft Naples Yellow. So, oh, maybe I'll do a really light blue as well. I'll use the juniper and the pool, and see. Good, okay. For a little background, and I think I'm going to use a couple stencils on this. Use my flower stencil on this as well, and some modeling paste, light modeling paste. So, let's get started with the background, shall we? Don't think I'm going to put, I'm just going to put paint down for background. So let's just start putting some paint down, and we'll looking at an email, sorry. Okay, so let's just start getting some paint down. It's going to be upside down to you, sorry. This does not want to come out. I might have to use a brush. Oh, do I have another one? You know, I have found that these do not like to come out of the dabber, which is really irritating to me. But I do like the colors, so I'll just get out a paintbrush. So this is going to be the underneath color, or use all these. But I got to get the sides when you get that. Oh, where else do I want this pool? I'll worry about the sides later, I guess. I don't have to get those a second. I'm gonna clean this brush off and get out this lettuce. See if the lettuce will give us anything. Got a couple lettuces. Never mind. We're just gonna use paintbrush. We can always change these colors. I can always put some sprays with some stencils over it. Sometimes if I don't like the underneath, I will do that. Turns out pretty good, so. Let's do this. I want a bit of the yellow in the middle. And we'll let it mix with the green. I think this is kind of like some sunshine coming down. Oh, I like that color it's mixing up to be. And then we'll put a little bit of juniper in here in the middle. Juniper got a little bit mixed up. Alright. So I'm going to dry this and then I'll be back after I dry it, because you don't want to watch me dry it. Okay, I'm back. I cut a flower out of some paper I got today from Christy Tomlinson that I showed you, I think, in the beginning of this video. So I cut a little flower out, and then I cut out a couple leaves for the sides, and now I've mixed together some golden modeling paste and some lettuce Adirondack dabbers, and I'm just going to mix those together so I've got some nice texture for the stem of this flower. And then I'm going to use this stencil, I think I got it at Michael's, with several others, some larger flowers and these flowers. So anyway, I'm going to use that line there as the stem for my flower. My flower is going to go on like that. And then, so I'm going to put the stem on here. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be good. So we'll just put this down. I think I'm going to put some of these little other flowers around as well. Use up some of this modeling paste. Maybe I'll mix it with, boy, I don't know. I guess just use the same color. Get that kind of thick over there. So there's some nice texture on that. Okay. There. And there is my nice, you see it? See how it stands up off the canvas? So that's going to be my stem. So I suppose I will just put some of these little flowers around on here. Get some of that modeling paste off. Stem. Flower on there like that. Let's see. I don't know. We'll leave that for now. It's kind of wet. So I would like to put some chicken wire stamps behind this, and maybe some little black dots as some background texture. What else do we have in my bag of tricks? Don't want to get too busy. Alright. Get out my black StazOn. Probably would have been best to, darn it. Probably would have been best to put this on before I put my stem on, but I don't know, I just was not thinking, so that's what you get. I like this as background texture. I really like this chicken wire. I think it looks good. Alright, so that's enough of that for now. I don't want to do too much. I think I want to add, let's see, I want to find a stencil that has dots on it. Well, maybe I will put some of my modeling paste. Oh, this is a mess. On this is just the, I cut a piece, my friend Kelly sent me this and she said it's drywall tape, but it's got this great round texture here, so I'm going to put a little bit of modeling paste around on these dots. I might do it in white as well. I think I will cut a little bit off, use white. I have this white Recollections chalk ink pad, so I'm going to try that. See what happens with that. And the dots. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the white dabber, but I am going to use these dots. Cute. Alright, I have to do some thinking on this, so be back when Alright, I turned this around so I can see it. It's going to be upside down to you for a while. I'm sorry, but just gotta see here what I want to do. So I think I'm going to I like the background. I think I'll use some butterfly and some rub-ons for the rest of it. But for right now, I'm going to Mod Podge my... Oh, no I'm not. I need to put... oh my gosh. Well, let's see. Can you see what I'm doing? I just want to make these look like leaves, so I'm going to just put, just make these look like leaves. And then when I get the Mod Podge down, I'll go around them with Pit Pen, those India ink stampers pens I'll show you. Okay, so I just made those look like leaves is all I did, and then I think I want to Mod Podge this down before I start painting the top of this and doing that. So let's do that. I know I think out loud a little too much, and I think I'm just going to do the back of this and not the painted, because that the sprays are water-based and I'm afraid they will run onto my flower. So I'm just going to put the Mod Podge on the back so it'll stick to the canvas and the Podge this down. Just glue, decoupage. I want to get it a little bit so that I can use my pens, my markers. They work better when you have Mod Podge down. If I get too much of that ink on here, it might look good though. If a little bit of red gets on that flower. There's a lot of noise, I know, and that just means Gracie is going up and down the stairs. She wants to find her Chewy. And she left it on the stairs when we were coming down. So now she's going to lay behind me and chew her Chewy. I don't know if you can hear. Gracie's our doggy. And my cat, Calvin, likes to jump up on here sometimes and say hello. He may be caught in a couple videos. I don't know which ones. Right, so now I'll do the back to these leaves. Alright, there's that one. Okay, there's that. I'm going to let this have a little bit of time to dry. Loud, loud, loud. I'll dry this and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, as I continue on with this, I find other things. I found these flowers that I got in Christy Tomlinson. This is more, oh darn it, I lost one of the flowers. Way under the table on the other side. Let's see, that Fact and Fiction on those flowers that I got that looked like this. One of them I put this blue pool, I think it's called, no, sailboat blue. It's okay, I'm not crazy about it. Oh, some of the ink got on the thing, but then I did a green, and I like the green flower quite a bit, so I might do this other one, that color as well. It's the Citrus Adirondack alcohol ink, and so I might just put a couple of them right down here on the bottom, but it's better to wear these gloves because it'll get all over your hands. So, we're just going to, you know, this stuff gets under your nails and stays there forever, and I'm the secretary at an elementary school, and I'll tell you, sometimes I go in and my fingers aren't looking the best, and I'm kind of embarrassed by it, because I get this stuff on there. So, I figure if I put some gloves on, you will not see my dirty hands. So I think I'll put those two there, and then I've got these little beads I'll put in the middle. I might put these little beads, or I might find some little white buttons might look cuter in the middle of those, which I may do that. So I'll do that, find a butterfly, get out my Pitt pens, and I'll stop this right now. I'll be back. Alright, as you can see, I've got the flowers on with the little white buttons in them. I've been using a stencil to put some flowers on down here and some modeling paste. I probably, when those dry, will use some pan pastels. I've outlined my flower with my Faber-Castell Pitt Stampers Big Pitt pen. I color the top with the red. I might try and get it colored in a little bit more, a little bit darker. I hot glued on some butterflies. I think it needs a word in here somewhere. So now I'm trying to think of a good word. I was going to put a saying on it, but I don't really know what I want to put on it. That's what it looks like so far. So, I like it so far. I just want to put a word right here. And I was thinking I might try to color in the, or not color it in, but make it a little lighter, not so yellow, the flower. And I'm looking at my pens, my markers. Just to see what I like. Maybe orange. Brown's okay. I'm going to use this orange. So what do you think? Let's think of a word that I should use in the middle here. La 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 la. Peace. I don't use peace a whole lot on my stuff. Maybe I think peace would be good. Yep, I definitely think I'm going to use the word peace over there. And I'll write there. I think that looks good. I'm liking that. That flower definitely needed something else, and I think that was it. So I think the peace, the word peace right down here will be good. Oops, and then it will be finished. Alright, I'll be back when I do the word peace to show you the end. Alright, so I am finished. What I did in the end is added a little bit of white rub-ons around. Oh, I'm not finished. I'm going to do the sides. And so I had these flowers. I was going to do them, color them with pan pastels, but I think I'm going to leave them white. Then I did some just little white rub-on butterflies around, and then I put the words in. I used Tim Holtz Adirondack. Oh, what are those things called? Distress inks. And I just used a little sponge around the sides and used fired brick, and then hot glued those on. No peace. So there is my finished product. Ta-da! See you later.